Welcome back to my channel. I am so delighted to be here again. This is Farm Dr. Shoma Violet. I am Skin Journal Shoma Violet. I am your pharmacist. I'm your sweetheart. I'm your mentor. Anyhow you feel about me, I am all that you want me to be for you. So I promised us that I'm going to be speaking on child or your children or infants skincare routine and everything you need to know about what product you should inculcate in their skincare routine and what to look out for, which is harmful. And again, children's skin are delicate, and infants most especially, can't tell you how their discomfort is, what is happening to them. So they don't have that ability yet to explain what their problems are. So it is by default, it is for us to pinpoint the discomfort the child is having, and diagnose what we should look out for, and what we should help this child with to to minimize the pain, minimize the discomfort, and minimize everything the child is going through. So right now I will be telling you the things that you should look out for when it comes to your child, skincare products, what you should look out for. And mind you, there are some ingredients that NAFDAC approved that contains some of this. So I'm talking based on general view. So if eventually you find a product that don't have all this, you will eventually escape most of the skin issues that babies or your child will come down with. All right, because there are also some ingredient out there in the market that is being used in minute percentage and is still safe. All right, although I'm going to list some ingredient, but we might find it controversial in the sense that they are in the markets out there, they are in the market, they are there, we are using it, and our children are not reacting to it. Why? Because it is being used in a minute percentage that is not recognizable to, or the percentage is not that high to come down with such side effects we are looking out for. So I just want to do a disclaimer before saying these things. So the takeaway for parents for this video I'm about to tell you is, first of all, you have to read your label carefully. It's a non-negotiable skill that parents should have. Emphasis on read label carefully. So emphasize that this tea-free, natural, whatever skin products you see there, they tell you it's tear-free, is this one is natural. Most of them does not automatically mean safe. Parents are advised to scrutinize the full ingredient list of any of your baby's skincare products. All right, so I will always recommend my parents, our parents all over the world, to use fewer products on their baby's skin. Choose the items with simple ingredient list. The simpler, the better. All right. So again, fragrance-free skincare products in babies are always the best. Unscented products will always be more better than the as in scented product. Most of our parents, they feel having that significant fragrance for your babies make them to smell nice, makes them to smell this, make them to be this, make them to to be sumptuous. They smell nice, but let me tell you, let me bust your bubble. Fragrance free skincare product is always the best. So avoid I will always recommend looking out for label that specifically states that your skincare product, baby's product, is fragrance free. All right, so you should choose. Another one is choose a natural alternative. All right, there are list of safe with time. I'm going to list all the safe ingredients you should look out for in your baby skincare product. So first of all, we have all natural alternative like shea butter. We have coconut oil. We have oat protein and all that. I'm going to do all of that, list all of that later on in this video. All right, so next one is learn how to patch test any new product. I actually did a video on how to patch test your skincare product on this channel. I'll be attaching the link to this video, so go through and understand what I mean by patch testing a new product. All right, so I advise parents to always test any new product on your skin first before you apply it on your baby's skin, just like giving your babies supplements and antibiotic or any kind of thing that you want to give your baby. First of all, test it before you give them. Test it. I'll always advise, test the product you are giving your baby first to see how it is for an adult, so that you know how it's going to go down well with your baby. Please, please, please. This is a non-negotiable attitude we should be carrying from now on. All right. Now, let's get right to business. So now let's talk about the harmful ingredients I'm going to feature in this video that you should avoid or look out for in your child or children's or infant skincare products. So number one, which is the most important, I actually mentioned it earlier. If you've listened carefully for what I actually said, you should be able to pinpoint or bring out this particular one I'm going to talk about. So number one is fragrance and perfumes. Your babies don't really need perfumes or fragrance. It's too harsh. It's too harsh for them. So look out for fragrance-free products for your baby skincare products, because it's actually a leading causes of allergic reactions such as skin rashes, dermatitis, and also most times for children who has asthmatic or respiratory disorder, genetic respiratory disorder like asthma, it exposes them more, it triggers the respiratory issues like asthma. So our advice, look out for products that are fragrance free. That's number one. All right, so the second ones are the parabens. Although these parabens like methylparaben, propylparaben, butylparaben, these are preservatives. Is most common in skincare products. For children, we should avoid parabens in their products. Although sometimes, most times, you see it in in skincare products most times. And the paraben, I'm going to talk about it later on, if this paraben are actually safe for you or safe for your newborn. So I'm going to also bring out some articles that talked about it, and let us analyze how safe or how harmful. But for now, check ingredients ending with paraben. If it's in your child or infant skincare product, you should look for alternative without the parabens, because it helps this they are preservative that will disrupt in the endocrine system by mimicking female reproductive system. Okay, so what am I trying to say is an ingredient that will interfere with your baby's normal development, and this has been linked to reproductive issues. So babies absorb these chemicals easily because their skin are delicate more than adults, so we should look out for the parabens. All right, so the next one is the phthalates. These phthalates, they're often hidden in the terms like perfume, fragrance, and some may write them as DEP, DBP, DEHP. So look out for these phthalates. Why are they harmful? They are used to make plastics, right? They are used to make plastics flexible and help the fragrance to last. So this one is actually linked to fragrance. So anywhere you see fragrance, you're not just suffering from fragrance. We are still having, a harmful component of phthalates as a second-hand harmful ingredient. All right, to avoid. So if you avoid fragrance or perfume in your skin products, you're always avoiding the phthalates there. This phthalate is linked to not just developmental issue, even reproductive issue of your babies, even their neurological issue. So studies have shown that this phthalate can enter your baby's body, to enter your baby's skin and alter all this reproductive, developmental, and neurological issues system. It will alter their systems. All right, so this is what you should also look out for. All right, so this fourth one I'm going to talk about, we mostly see them in washes. And is rampant. I don't know how to avoid it, but it's something we can avoid because is one of the surfactants, right? One of the emollient that helps the baby washes to foam well. So there are the sulfate that comes as SLS and SLES. All these sulfates, for example, we have sodium lauryl sulfate sodium sodium laurate sulfate. So we should look out for this in bubble baths of your baby, shampoos, and all that, and body washes. All right. So they are harsh detergents. They create foaming action, but this foaming action can strip your baby of its natural oil, can lead to dryness and irritation. The fifth ingredient to look out for in your baby's skincare product is chemical sunscreen. So chemical sunscreen like oxybenzone, octinoxane, homosalate, and all that chemical sunscreen that they are, because I've actually made a video on even adults can and should avoid the chemical sunscreen. Although most times people prefer chemical sunscreen because it doesn't leave a white cast. And one of the side effects or disadvantage is that you know they have this endocrine disruption. They disrupt our endocrine, and because an adult, when if you're a breastfeeding mom and you're using chemical sunscreen, it has the ability to pass the blood brain barrier. It has the ability to pass through your breast milk and enter through the breast milk and through the baby. All right. So, according to American Academy of Pediatrics, they recommend that avoiding this sunscreen entirely on infants under 6 months old is safer for now. So, you have to, instead of going instead of applying sunscreen instead of applying chemical sunscreen, go for an alternative mineral sunscreen highlighting zinc oxide, titanium oxide. They are safer option. All right, so guys, I'm going to be releasing things or tips we should know about this our infant. Is a general issue. 90% of cases we see all around the world as children cases, infant cases. And do you know that is a powerful topic that we should always talk about, and let's do more on it. Because these children, they don't have the ability to communicate well. So we are the ears, we are the hands, we are the mouth of these children, and we have to work on this. We really need to know more, be knowledgeable, know more about all these things, all these products around us, and we should be able to be careful about them. All right, so guys, I did a lot of videos on skin related issue, although I added travel vlog to my channel. So go through, see all those ones that will be of benefit to you, and see them Let me know what you know in the comment section, and share the video, like it, subscribe please, and come back for more. See you guys next time.